Hi everybody, I'm Tony E at Show IP Interface Brief, and today is day 20 of 100 days of labbing. We're 1/5 of the way there, and I am nervously shaking. I can't believe I've already burned through 20 days. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has. I hoped I had been further along, but I got 80 more days, and right now it seems like 100 days is just around the corner. Everything is moving so fast over here. So many projects going on. Work is very busy. Family's very busy. These are the struggles of trying to become CCIE. It can be hard. So today I did some targeted labs, focused on some of the topology logic problems and technology problems that I wasn't executing properly on the foundation lab number 2 in the CCIE, the INE CCIE V5 workbook. So I went ahead and built a lab, and I have a really cool topology that I've shared a link to below. And I'll be using that topology for a number of targeted labs. So I'm just going to be able to reuse and recycle that topology. And I built an EVE-NG. It's using the iOS V images. So if you have those viral images, you should be able to load this up no problem. It uses the layer 2 and the layer 3 images. So it should be pretty easy. I put a list of requirements there, just like a real lab would have, as well as I put my answers that I was just kind of typing along as we were going. I executed that lab flawlessly. Now, granted, I did build the requirements, so you might be thinking, like, well, you built the requirements, of course you can ace it. But sometimes, like, I'll write requirements, and I think I can do something, and then I really have no idea how to configure it. This one I did flawlessly, and actually I did it because I wanted to make sure that my methodology for configuring MPLS and sort of the mental structure that I have in my mind when an MPLS requirement comes up was correct, because that was something I got wrong on the lab. Actually, most of the configuration was right, except I just didn't have end-to-end connectivity, which tells me that there was probably a label problem. I probably was missing a label somewhere, and I just didn't have sharp enough troubleshooting skills to find it. And that's one of the things that going through these labs is supposed to do. It's not just supposed to sharpen your configuration skills, right? If you just sit and you type the same configs over and over and over and over, eventually you're going to memorize those configs. It's going to become muscle memory. But you also need to be able to sharpen the skills in troubleshooting, being able to look at the show output and diagnose things. And the only way to do that is to do it over and over and over and identify different things. So today was also sort of a deep dive for me in diving into the MPLS show output, the various show commands. So I don't work for a service provider. MPLS is not my everyday, but it's not completely foreign to me. So I'm pretty comfortable with it. But obviously, as the lab shows, the lab results show, which I did on Saturday, I still have some sharpening to do. So that's what I did today. I also introduced some small elements of RIP, something that I just wanted to make sure that I knew inside and out. It's funny how these things work. The topology that I built in the lab that I'm talking about that I did tonight was fairly simple. Some of you seasoned CCIEs and people who do some really hardcore networking every day are going to have no problem doing this lab. It's going to be no trouble. It's not designed to be a hard lab. But there are some fundamental things in there, I think, that I needed to brush up on, and hopefully it helps some of you. So that's it. It's 12:30 in the morning. I haven't been labbing that long tonight. I did that lab. It took about an hour or so, building it and requirements and configuring it and doing troubleshooting and stuff. It didn't take that long. I've been working on a side project for about the past hour and a half, and I let time slip away from me, so I just wanted to do my obligatory vlog post, which is what this is going to be. I think tomorrow I'm going to be going over my results from the lab that I did on Saturday and completed on Monday, and picking out something else that I didn't perform well on, or something else that I need practice with. Could be any number of things. There was a lot of things that I didn't do well on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to use the same topology. So if everyone wants to lab along with me, you can go ahead and grab that from the Dropbox link I have in the comments below, in the show description below. And don't forget, if you want to chat with us regularly, we got a good group of study folks over in the LAN Tamer Discord server. The link for that is also below. If anyone has recommendations for me, I'm wide open. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in the community right now. It's really an exciting time to be chasing CCIE. I don't know if there's ever been more people going for it all at once, but it just seems like everywhere I turn, there's someone else working for CCIE. I just turned to the Discord server before starting the stream and saw someone else that said, hey, I've been on the CCIE route switch journey for a while, and I passed the written a few weeks ago, and I'm ready to dive into labs. And I'm like, this is perfect. We got good groups of people ready to support each other, and that's exactly what this stream is about, and all of the other folks in the community supporting each other. So really honored to be part of it. Tomorrow I'm going to use the same topology. Go ahead and download it, grab it. I'm not going to put out requirements ahead of time. I'm just going to build a lab off the top of my head, and I will post requirements in my day 21 folder, which will be tomorrow's folder. All right, short stream tonight. Thanks, everyone. See ya.